everybody, Horrorfade here. Welcome back to Octopath Traveler. Last time we completed Haunted second chapter. This time we'll be entirely focused on side quests, so no story progress, but we will be heading to Wellspring at the end of this to prepare for Ulbricht's third chapter in the next part. And when we're done with this part, we will be about halfway done through the game, give or take, depending on, I'm not sure the exact how close we are halfway wise. Although I have a feeling probably closer to over halfway, considering we're way past tutorials and stuff and I don't need to do that anymore. Anyways, side quest. Let's see. Don't know if the side quest is in Heights or to the right somewhere here. But we'll see. I meet again. Thank you for what you did. Do you remember, I'm a historian, you were so good to show me a way to the ancient monument. Have you heard the tales of King Gulf, perchance? Have I, like none more hear my own ears. I'm gonna actually probably need Therion to steal some shit here. Let me go back to, switch out my party for Therion so I can steal stuff. That would be phenomenal. Oh. Call me if you need me, I'm ready to take the stage. Yeah, I know, Primrose, I don't use you a lot, which is why you and Cyrus are lowest level party members. I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Here we are.
Have you heard the tale of Parasite of Ventisking? Some folks say it's a place people call the Tomb of Kings. Of course, no one I know actually been there. Horrible beasts lurking there tend to keep visitors away. A slender man with well-defined features, he is well-versed in a great many esoteric subjects. Folk tales, mythical creatures, the realm of the dead. Such things are within his purview. The old Steve believes. It is said, though none know precisely what they are. Well, thank you. Oh. Welcome to Stoneguard, the largest settlement in all the Highlands. We're on some of the realm's largest binders, so expect to meet your share of craftsmen during your stay. A woman who works at the inn in Stoneguard. Though she entered the line of work in the hopes that she would one day meet the man with dreams, fortune yet to smile upon her. It is hard to wonder if she would have better luck working at the tavern. Great this physical defense. I might keep that for Primrose.
Hello there.
Everyone knows the bindery I work at, the grandest in town. Above binder employed the preeminent bindery in town. His lack of social graces led him to pursue his solitary profession. Even now, he limits his interaction to his suppliers and his customers. You do not have the information I need, so I shall steal your stuff. I would have stolen your stuff anyways, even if you did have the information I needed, but still, it feels more insulting to you anyway if I do that. Atop the staircase, you'll find the manor district, where town's wealthiest citizens reside. He once had an entire fortune stolen by a woman he courted, and it's been great affair sex ever since, going so far as its money and possessions in various secret caches. Fortunately, he cannot recall the precise locations of them all. I see. The bargain struck, but now I'll be the safe keeper, not the safe breaker. Great, good for you. This town be famous for its binderies. Scholars from all over will come here. A former mercenary who injured his knee, not in battle, but during a visit to town when he took a tumble down a flight of stairs. Made it to place his home after falling in love with the woman who nursed him back to health. Power shield. My mind Dude, come on. So yes, obviously, yeah, Cyrus is chapter 3, which is level 40. Which is why Ulbricht is the first chapter 3 we're doing. He's only level 32. Alvin is only level 32 as well, so I think he's the second chapter 3 we're doing. And then Tressa's. And, yeah. An item over here. I can sell that. Stoneguard is divided into different districts by the slopes of the very mountain on which it was built. There's the cats live high atop the mountain in their mansions. Common folk dwell around the outskirts where workshops are plenty. A widow who has resided in town for many long years. Even when her homeland was nearly consumed by the fires of war, she refused to leave. The blackened remnants of that troubled time stands a bitter reminder of those who were lost, including her husband. I can steal all your stuff.
Oh, hello.
Common folk live down that way. To the east, you'll find a sleeping prisoner as well. I do want to go to this provisioner. A woman stone guard who, after amassing some savings at a dancer in a desert town, now devoted her time to her education. Thanks to support with noble patrons who admired enthusiasm, she had no difficulty continuing her studies. Great. Stone Guard Valleys, yes. I would like to stop at the provisioner as well while we're here.
Hello there.
To the north of the mountains, go west and you reach the entrance to town, or exit, I suppose, this town. A carpenter who tends to various buildings throughout Stoneguard. The town boasts a rich history. It's fallen in decline, prompted one of the older noble families to employ its services. Occasionally blinds target. When they're keeping eyes busy, can I help you with something? A sly, quick-witted merchant. He's ever looking for new ways to turn a problem into malevolent. All of course, making sure to never dirty his hands as far as possible. Also, that shadow bow I have. That is better than what I have, except for elemental attack. But yeah, I'd rather have that. People in these parts work themselves sick. I wish they'd take better care of their health. A man in the prime of his life who works at the town apothecary, eats well and exercises regularly. It helps him maintain his youthful appearance. Purifying seed. I should probably buy that.
Good day.
Paper is a rare sight for some. Those my age can earn days and everyone's writing on parchment. This man makes paper in Stoneguard, a town with long and rich tradition of bookbinding. He painstakingly ensures that each page is equal in dimensions and quality, earned him an excellent reputation. Traders from far and wide come to purchase his products. I see. I'm gonna sell some stuff. Sell this. Sell this. I don't need some of these at this point in the game. Ring, I don't need you. Bronze armor, sell. For robe, sell. Iron armor, sell. Sell. Spiked armor, sell. Falcon garb, I'm gonna sell. Sell. Just sell a bunch of stuff. I'm a stock completely up on this. All this stuff here, yeah, maybe not completely up on this. This is a little bit more expensive. Buy 19 of these. I know it's a lot, but I do want Elfin to be able to do a lot of his stuff, so sell some stuff. Do that for him. Look like I got some finding. Could be wrong, though. A man who provides blacksmith to quality iron from Stoneguard and the surrounding region. A misplaced desire to help, he recently purchased a large sword from his brother of his lover, despite the exorbitant price. I see. Right. Oh, yeah, that is endgame. In fact, it's so endgame, I don't think I have the money to buy it. I had the money before I bought the stuff for Alphen, but also I would be completely overpowered if I bought that. So I'm happy that I'm not getting it right now. Also, Therion. Okay, shield. That is a better shield than what Tressa has. Yeah. Mental robe. Okay, there's probably better stuff in the next town we go to, which will be Wellspring. Now then, want to hear something curious? Rumors there's a direct descendant of Ventus kings residing in this very town. Can't say not much about kings nor history for all that, but it'd be wrong thing if true, wouldn't you say? A rather social gentleman at glance. He's in truth a consummate businessman who trades information. How exactly he profits from it is anyone's guess. The fact remains that those who seek secrets and rumors should do well to seek them out.
Hello.
I'll be with you, friend. You have business with me. The strikingly handsome son of a family of sculptors. His chiseled features would catch the eye of many women are only surpassed by those he shapes himself, as his every work is declared a masterpiece by his adoring fans. That's not worth it to buy anything. Do you know the first flame was brought down from the heavens by Alfred himself? It was the self-same Alfred who did see a wake out there in the fall and restored light to our fair Osteria. The town's cleric. He has a fondness for books and even authored one that explains the teaching of the sacred flame in simple terms. He distributes copies of it to curious children. Grab all this.
Hello.
The castle ever holds a ballad sung in ancient times. Tells tale of death-dealing dragons and the desperate battles of Hero King. You should hear it. Is that actually the name of this song in-game? That's funny, that it's literally playing that. A minstrel who quietly sings a history from elegies of fallen kingdoms to requiems for the dead and other long-forgotten ballads of the past. The fortunes of everyone.
The hells?
You want to get past me, you're going to have to go through it. Friend and protector of a contemptible cat. Nothing more, nothing less. And between you and me, the boss wasn't always like this. He used to be here, see him time to time, but ever since he lost his sister, Layla. This young man sees his leader as more of a big brother, sworn to follow him anywhere that the ruffian found him by the road, offered him a helping hand. Though he's not much of a fighter, he's very confident in his skills at both tailor and cook. But that rock cleaver's really fucking good! Gimme! Holy crap, I am getting that Alpha. Holy crap, that's a good, good weapon.
Say again?
But you got something like to say to us, you haven't been clear on it. A crass and blustering ruffian. He and his brother and stir trouble around town. His sister, his only family, tried her best to show him a better way, but now that she's gone, there's no one left to keep his work impulsive in check. Okay, so this is a side quest we can do, actually. Those brutes are always coming around my shop, picking fights that no one ever wants. They meddle my trade and even threaten me with violence. I'm proud of my word of but even I can't shop that deal with that. Can't they find someone else to buy them? Up to no good. Yes, we can actually do this one. The other gentleman who once traveled all across the world has settled down to sell the remainder of his wares. Having spent most of his life on the road, he is without family, is quite looking for suitable heir to his estate. Oh my god! Whoa! Elemental attack plus 100. Whoa, 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 hold on. Mighty Belt plus 50. Yeah, elemental attack plus 100. I'm definitely giving that to Cyrus, but... Ooh. Okay. So we can do this side quest. We need to go to Sunshade. We need to guide someone from Sunshade.
So,
My memory is blank slate. All I can remember is the name Lila. I wonder. Also, I'm going to steal your stuff before we go and guide you. Greetings, sister. Yep. We know where we could take her. Can it be? You're... my head. But you were dead. They told me you were dead. Why would I be dead? You're the one always doing dangerous things. Yes, always get in trouble. Of course, my brother. Far be it from this old man interrupt, but what is the meaning of all this? So that's how it is, eh? You only been acting like a good friend out loud because you thought your dear sister dead. Pretty embarrassing, eh? I'm sorry for all the trouble my silly brother has caused. Go on, you apologize too. I don't need you to tell me, Lila. Sorry about all that, old man. I don't know if it's Lila or Layla. Oh, well, you sound sincere enough. I'll forgive you, but only if you swear you don't make any trouble in this town. You bet he is, or else you have to answer me. You know how that would go, don't you, brother dear? Of course, I get my words. It's straight and narrow from here on out for me. And you, thank you for uniting me with my sister. Oh! Guardian Amulet. Defense plus 65. I'm gonna get this to prevents confusion. Defense. Yes.
Thanks.
I'm working myself for myself to the old man. Call me crazy, I actually like it. It's all thanks to you, friend. Get to get his seat boss acting like his own self again. Nice job to have an honest job and get paid for our labor. My brother and I are fortunate indeed. Right. Sunguard Heights. A well-meaning youth who mistakes tactfulness for honesty and voices every little thought that comes to his mind. His careless cruelty has brought many diseases, even adults in him a rather poor reputation. Andrew roams the local wilds. Taught to honor life, he makes every effort not to waste a single part of its prey, and shares that which he does not need with those who do. While employed as a groundskeeper by a noble family, he works as little as possible. Though he has been tasked with tending gardens over town, he only trims the most prominent parts, leaving the grounds of abandoned estates that are wild and free. A guard who serves as disreputable is making him solely because he pays well. Utterly lacking loyalty to his master, he is ever ready to stand aside if his own life were to be put at risk. I am not high enough level. Level 40, Jesus, man. The former servant of a noble house, he failed to protect his master in our need. He seems to come to the realization that it would have been far better to have died with time than betray him and live. Guilt which still weighs upon his soul is beyond measure.
So you see... How do you do?
This town is vibrant and great for doing business. I sell raw materials to the bookbinders.
Yes.
And then I sell finished books to the scholars. The place sure keeps me busy. A merchant supplies materials to binders. He took up his trade to supply his friend, a local bookbinder, with the best materials available. Was that one day the world will treasure its own deal to trade. Good.
Hello.
Continue down this way, you'll find a street lined with bookbinders. Also an inn tavern for the people that work there and the scholars who come to buy books. Alright. Thank you. How is that marksman longbow compared to... no. It's whatever, right? A man who makes various tools for hunting. While he is still someone lacking skill, he continues on his crafting in support of his friend Nathan. We've had this arcane bow for a while. Please, yeah, switch to this. I made it good. Thank you for what you did. Do you remember? I'm a historian and you were so good to show me where the ancient monument. There are the tales of King Boodles by any chance. The fortress everyone. Share what you know.
Amazing!
About the castle Everhold, you say? No, I've never heard of it. So a red-eyed dragon appeared, sowing death and destruction. Hornborg is on the verge of a collapse. It was up to the aging King Boodles to defeat the dragon. He built a castle strong enough to withstand a dragon, and risking it all, rode out to meet it. If this balanced tale is true, the remains of the castle must still stand somewhere in these lands. There's a valuable new clue. If I can find that castle, then Great mercy, fair friend. You have been a great service. But Hornburg fell. Okay, good luck. It'll be interesting. Tough nut end. Little fan. I said I was gonna give this stuff to Primrose.
Sorry.
This way is barred. You need to find another path. A man who sells his sister's ironwood armors and other merchants, while appearing devoted to their sibling and truth, he pockets most of the profits to fund his gambling adventures. Coin pouch. A young man drawn to the world of bookbinding by his love of the written word. Disinclined to physical exertion, learned all about the world through tomes, and as an adult now works hard to bring such joy to like-minded introverts. That. This tome came from a land across the sea. Appears to describe the lives and customs of people who live there. Sadly, it is written in a script I can make neither head nor tails of. I wonder if anyone can. Lost in translation? Ah, okay. We need to go to Rippletide for this. Wherever the heck Rippletide is on the map. Seriously, where is it? Am I blind? Waterfall, Clearbrook. Where is Rippletide? Cobblestone, Rippletide, there it is. I cannot find Rippletide for the life of me. Alright, can I steal stuff? Yeah, I can steal stuff. Now it means I have more stuff to sell. Yay! Because Therion's actually higher level. No, not you. I travel far and wide across this world and learn many tongues. Not that I ever can speak them. All my knowledge is good for telling tales to the children. We need to guide the exotic grandma, because she knows a lot of different languages. Back to Stoneguard. Oh. Thank you. You want me to read this book, you say? If you'd be so kind, you can read it, can't you? Let's see. Wow, now this brings back memories. It's a language of the Far East. Are you certain? You doubt me, then let me translate for you. Far to the west lies the great continent of Osteria. In that land was a city called Hornburg, where a mighty gate was built. My good lady, you can read these outlandish squiggles? Yes, though I am out of practice. Forgive my impertinence, but how did you learn such a thing? It's a long tale, truth be told. My husband was a scholar of all things foreign. His investigation would take him far wide, and I would join him on his travels. He taught me the customs and tongues of the place that we visited, and he was an earnest teacher, and I learned much. And now, he passed away, and I had no more reason to roam. I'm sorry, my lady. Oh, don't look so glum. 'Twas years ago, and I suppose you want to hear more from this book. I would indeed, so God mend me. I wish to know what secrets lie within these pages. Please, will you translate it for me? Translate, you say? You refuse? Nay, it's a simple enough task, and I'll do it gladly. You have done me a great favor. Thank you most kindly. Exotic guard! I'm not ready, but to lead the reader astray. Tricky passes this. You see, translator must capture not just the words themselves, but the author's intent. Very true. Translation is very hard. Upon my honor, this backwards grammar is a godly headache, but I shan't give up. We got a garb for this. What did, exotic garb. Restores SP after every action. Ophelia has so much SP that she doesn't need that. Therion can steal SP. Tressa doesn't use that much SP. It seems like another thing I might want to give Primrose, I'll be honest. I think I'm going to go get Primrose in the party at this point. But that whole thing about in the book there, about Hornburg, and there being a gate of some kind, that's foreshadowing for way later in the game. That is foreshadowing. That is some damn foreshadowing. So, yeah. Equipment. Okay, shield. Use the spike shield now. Chara, defense, exotic guard. Boom. And then I wanted to give Primrose the tough nuts. So there is that. Now I have one more side quest left in Stoneguard that I want to do. It might even be all the side quests in Stoneguard right now. I have no idea. A young man ever in search of history's hidden truth loved none more than tracing the journeys of famous figures and unraveling hidden history's many mysteries. What do you mean I failed 80%? No! I didn't want to talk to you either! Fuck! I brought Cyrus only because he needs experience and we're going to a damn dungeon! But fuck. God damn it, not even Cyrus, that's the problem. With Therion. Anyways, let's actually talk to you. I'm studying the Ventus dynasty, one of which prospered 3 centuries before our time. Ventus III, my favorite of the kings. He was renowned for his drawings and paintings. Funny thing is, one day Ventus III suddenly stopped painting and never touched a brush again, as if he lost his muse. A queer mystery, they were saying I'm setting about to solve it. This quest is called A Royal Secret. And we need to go to West Stoneguard Pass. And we need to bring either Alphen or Cyrus. You must bring either Alphen or Cyrus for this quest. So West Stoneguard Pass is down. Okay. Down. Cool. Oops, did not have a good spear for Cyrus. Or a good bow. Actually. Hold on. Let me buy some of that for Cyrus. Let me actually buy Cyrus some stuff, because I forgot that he's like only merchant recently. Okay, there is, there's a chest here. Here we go. Copper-filled pouch, I can sell that, cool. But there's an optional dungeon over at West Stoneguard Pass, and yes, I have evasive maneuvers on right now. Tomb of Kings, here we go. Alright, well, yeah. Okay, so, heal. Do I have enough JP for anything? I want CLT seduction. I want Arbor's Reckoning. I want Alphen's Enlightenment. Although having rest to restore HP and SP is not a bad thing. Putting BP is not bad. Okay, cool. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna keep evasive maneuvers on for this whole thing, because it's a level 25 dungeon. We're in the level 30s. We don't really need the experience here.
May I have this dance?
Not any enemies, and I would like more JP, which is why... Are we to that?
I am ready.
Which is why I will be trying Bewildering Dance a few times here. Anything... Ooh, I put one of you to sleep. Nice. Anything to attempt to, in order to attempt to get a little bit more JP. It's nice if I can do that.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
I'll leave that cool. So, since they're about to die really soon... XP? No, I need JP, not XP. ×5! Thank you! That's nice. That's what I want to see. That's exactly what I want to see.
May the sacred flame shine forth. I hope I grow more able.
370 JP! Cool. It's not enough for me to really get anything right now, but it's nice. Especially if I'm doing a dungeon that I don't really need to fight anything in. I might as well get a little extra JP for my time. Also, that's... Okay, well, obviously there's a chest up this way. Curious Ant. Ah! Can I not get stuck on everything? There is this chest with Therion I can open. Oh, okay, that's how you get it. Okay. So, we need to go down. And I think... Well, chest here. So we have is... There we go. Yep, go around here, and good. Hasty Helm. I highly doubt that's helpful, but... Increases speed, elemental defense, physical defense, minus SP. If I'm going to give speed to anyone... It lowers everything else, though. Fine. Yeah. That's that. Okay. So let's see. I saw the stairs over here. I didn't go up. Maybe.
There is no
Whoa! First of all, we deprived our phone, but also two cats. One of them is a culture cat. Whoa, that is more experience. Break.
I am ready.
See what we got. I wanted to try once. Oh, this could be huge. This could be fucking huge.
I am not. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Okay.
Nuts.
Lightning blast. Good. 2,000 experience! Ophelia's at level 4! I am so over-leveled, it's unreal! I am so over-leveled now, it's unreal. And that was a lot of JP as well. Holy! Ophelia's actually get close to 5,000 JP now. Holy! Well, I did want Primrose to get experience. Whoa. Okay. Wow. I didn't think I'd be getting much experience because I have the evasive maneuver still on. But I just run into two cats, one of them being a culture cat, which gives more than a regular cat, which is insane. I'm now so good. Oh my god.
May I help?
That's gonna help with less grinding in the future.
I'm
Holy.
ready.
Oh my goodness. Primrose leveled up again. Because he was close to a level. I need to... Oh, well, I can get this chest. I went the wrong way when trying to get back up, but hey, I at least found the chest. So I need to get around. Need to go up this way.
I'll make this quick. Can't finish.
Okay. How close are we? 500 JP. Oh boy. Until... Okay.
How dare you!
What business do you have here? You best scarf from my temper souls. Don't know who you are, but where you come from. I'm asking you to leave. Can't scrutinize. An elderly man who tends the cemetery by himself. Perhaps he's the one who ensures there are always fresh orange flowers by a certain large tomb. Got it. Gravekeeper's information. We can't read this. All I can see is some, well, I guess some people looking at a throne, an empty throne it looks like, almost. Hard to say otherwise. I think probably one of the previous kings of Hornburg. I think they might explain it a bit here, we'll see. But yeah, that was the information we needed. We got a lot more than just the information for the side quest, though. Holy! Oh my goodness, all that experience in JP. Jeez.
Well,
The dynasty, it was not one of the dynasty, right? A tomb, a royal tomb, but what could have fallen there? In his later years until his death, Ventus III worked to better his realm. Thanks to his reforms, the realm continued to prosper under his son's rule. But after the son died, the realm was torn asunder by civil war. Two brothers fought for the throne. One the son of the queen, one the bastard son of the king's mistress. The base-born brother was the better man, and older too, but only true blood matters, and the throne was his brother's. So the kingdom was first divided, and then broken beyond fixing. I had heard tell of civil war, but I never knew that the royal family itself had become divided. The man who protects the tomb is a descendant of the older brother. In his veins runs the blood of the man who brought the Ventus dynasty to its tragic end. So it depended his sword, so he devoted his life to watching over that tomb. I thought me well versed in matters of the past, but I fain imagined such extraordinary tale. I'm going to write the tale down without further ado and deliver the paper to the Royal Society. Thank you for all you have done. Royal Crest.
well,
The deeds we do today become history for the people who are born after us. I've often thought we should do great things, so they may have something interesting to read about in the history books. Royal Crest. Max HP plus 600! Hell yes, I'm giving that to Primrose! Okay. One last side quest for today. And that is at East, where is it? East Saintsbridge Traverse. I just need to find Saintsbridge. Oh, right. That's where the game is telling us to go for Alfred, which we're not doing right now. Down here, his forceful was washed up by the river, but no one knows who he is. There's a large mole in the back of his hand, but nothing else to identify him. I warned he was set upon by robbers upriver and tossed in after his worldly goods were taken. It's a crime shame if you ask me, at the very least like to give him proper burial. A corpse with no name. There are two options for this. One of them is to go to down here at Far Shore. I did an optional dungeon, danger level 3. So yes, another optional dungeon, which as you can see has a good amount of treasure chests in it as well, so... Oh man. We're just doing all sorts of stuff. Soulstone. Oh, don't get many folk wandering around these parts. Things will fall in the water upriver fetch up on the banks here. I collect what I find, sell on it, put food in my belly and mean my tongue. He does not like to be scrutinized, but we're doing it anyways. I'm a selling man with a constant sly smile. He collects whatever floats downstream and sells it to make a living, be it narrows trash or an animal's floated carcass. He gleefully plucks it in order to sell for a living to us. He has poison dust, poison dust. Hugo's journal, a journal found drifting down the river. This is the journal of the body that we found, so there is that. So that is one option to complete this quest. We're gonna explore this dungeon, and then I'll show what the next option is. Also, what is this enemy?
My turn now.
Davy Bones, of course.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
There you go, figured.
I am ready.
Are you with the sword by any chance? Damn, I thought maybe. Wind axe.
I am ready.
Alright. And then we'll do a quick heal and then
Let your wounds be healed.
what we'll do
I appreciate it.
see what we got. Oh well, god damn it. Not the good kind of monster, no! There's a monster that can help you and destroy the crap out of an enemy. Not twice in a row! You've got me! I hate this. I hate this so much right now. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It's I have to do this crap now!
So much to
Yeah, I gotta do this now. Fuck me.
I am ready.
I will not be defeated. In Elfric's name, be safe. Well then, bring the miracle of healing.
My turn. I see.
Lower your defense back to normal, please.
Now, what then?
I am ready. I am ready.
My turn.
Armor corrosive.
I'll do my best.
Give me a clear right up.
What is the logical course of action? Much to learn.
2000 HP.
I'll do my best.
Let's get him.
I'm ready for you! Nothing will fight
Okay.
You should have studied harder.
No more running into enemies, please. Please. Oh, good thing I wrote theory on here. 30 stone. This. Oh, okay, so I can... So to get to that chest, I have to go down here and follow the path over here. God damn it.
I've done my research on you.
You're a new enemy.
I am ready.
Bring in bones, but I don't feel like fighting you. I'm sorry. I know you're a new enemy, but I just straight up do not feel like fighting you. I am so strong. 30,000. Jeez, I'm glad I brought theory on. Thank you for that money. Yeah, doing this is really good. Holy crap. Nothing here at the end of here. It seems like there would be a boss here. Maybe there isn't a side quest or something, kind of like the forest path thing, but there is not right now. I did see something over there. I just gotta go all the way around again.
They are wonderful stacks.
Well then,
Inspiring plum basket. Okay, so we can give Hugo's journal, or there is one other thing that we can do. We can go to Victor's Hall. And we need to find the provisioner store, which is down here. My husband stepped out of the house for a spell but never came back. He has a large mole on the back of his hand. If he sees the demand, please tell him to come home. So yes, you can go and guide her to him. I also never scrutinized or stole from her. One of Victor's halls. He once worked at a dance in the Sunland until she eloped with her husband. The two were blessed with children. They enjoyed quiet life after fatherhood. Either way, you'll get the same amount of rewards, but obviously I think I like this outcome of bringing the restless woman over to her dead husband a bit better, right? It's kind of good to let her go. Saintsbridge, although be it Saintsbridge is all the way out over here. You can either hand out a diary or introduce the woman. You actually get an option if you have both options. Is that... You know this person, my lady, because he walked ashore with nothing to say who he was. Would you be so good as to look at his face, just to be sure? Oh, it's him, my husband. Hugo, I knew it as soon as I saw a mole in his hand. I steel myself to expect the worst, but to see him like this... I'm sorry for your loss, my lady. 'Tis a sad end for sure. But at least he'll have his wife to bear witness when he's laid to rest. And many that fetch up on shore here go into the ground with far less. Yes, 'tis better that I see him one last time than to never know his fate at all. Gentleman's charm. What does gentleman's charm do? Play reduces lightning and dark damage taken. Let's see if she's still up in Victor's Hall after that. Because they did kind of just disappear. Yep.
Oh, yes.
I received the kindest letter from the man who found my husband's body. It cheered me up to know it. Comfort know there's still good people in this world. And that's the end of that. Need to go to Wellspring in order to end this part. I gotta walk there. I thought I went to Wellspring just to get the fast travel location, but I never did that. I just got the dancer shrine that's near it instead. Hopefully we don't run into too much here because we're strong enough to do this. We're strong enough to really continue at this point, especially after this part. Oh my god, those cats, that was ridiculous. And those cats, that was ridiculous. And we should be ready actually for a while after those cats. I was super worried with, I was a bit worried with Primrose, but we seem to be fine now. A quick scan kit, no. I'm also happy I'd have evasive maneuvers because enemies are annoying here. I do not want to fight you. I guess I will fight you. Ugh! I hate the desert!
Things to do.
I will say this. I hate the enemies in desert area in the game. The actual chapters themselves, I don't mind spotlights, but I don't like fighting the enemies here. I'm going to attempt to flee again. I don't like dealing with the enemies here. They feel like they have a lot of health, and it's kind of annoying. Oh, come on, game! We made the wellspring, okay. I will set up the party for Holbrook's 3rd chapter, and then I will... Yes, I know, Theron, you also have stuff to do here. I will set up the party for Holbrook's 3rd chapter, and then I will see you guys in the next part. Oh my god. Let's check the equipment shop first before we end this part, just to see what we can get. And sword, wow, not as good as what we have. Skyward! That has less evasion, but holy crap, you have no idea how good Skybreaker is. Skybreaker is genuinely... Ooh, it's a real good dagger. That is a great dagger, holy crap. Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Hope you have a good day. Need some keen arbitrate and notify me. Yeah, okay, thanks, Tressa.